What's going on, fellas? This is a part two to fellas, man. Stop chasing the vagina and let's get to work and let's build. Because here's the thing, fellas. Here's the thing. Here's the golden ticket. Everybody around you owns something. Ownership is the key to power. Dominion, ownership, whatever you want to talk to, that's the key to power. Nobody, listen, fellas, I'm tell you right now, swag is a caveman and a cavewoman mentality. Nobody gives a damn about swag, fellas. Nobody cares about your swag, bro. Nobody. Nobody cares about how many Jordans you have, what kind of Mercedes. Like, yo, fellas, this is so old. We used to do that back in the 90s. And your rims and all that stuff. Fellas, nobody cares about that no more. And if a female, listen, if she's validating you off of what you have on, dude, she's a hoe. Come on, fellas, don't nobody care how much bling you like. Come on, fellas, like really? Like, what are we talking about right now? Why are you dealing with women who care about the external? Like, come on, fellas, like, this is weird, man. This is weird. Like, yo, the black community is in the Stone Age, man. Real talk, the black community is in the Stone Age. Nobody's thinking like the black community right now, bro. Like, nigga, it's 2020. We still talking about swag. Like, that's weird, man. Fellas, come on, man. Let's wake up. It's 2020 and we're still talking about swag? Fellas, what? Come on, man. Are we that? Come on, man. Are we that dense? Swag, though, right? Swag. And the thing is, see, this I meant to say in the first part, but then my little one walked in. What I meant to say in the first part is, see, everything we've been taught to do, as far as being productive, was always for the vagina. It was always for the vagina. Once again, you go to school for the vagina. You get that good paying job to get some vagina. You go to church because of the females. You get that nice car because of the vagina. You wear those clothes. You wear those Jordans for the vagina. You wear that Rolex or whatever watch, U-boat, and I'm a U-boat guy. You know what I'm saying? You get that expensive watch for the vagina. You get those rims to get some vagina. Everything you've been taught to do was always for some vagina, fellas. It was never to uplift you, never to give back to your children, never to leave your children a legacy. It was always about some pussy. Everything you do is for the pussy of the black woman. But guess what, fellas? They're not getting that same lesson. Nobody's telling these women to do, you do this to get a man. You do this to get a man. You do this to get a man. You become a good housewife for the man. You do this for the man, and you be pretty for the man. Nobody's teaching these women how to, she's not getting that lesson. If she's going to be pretty, she's going to work out, she's going to have a slim waist and a fat butt and the titties. Once again, that's to get your money. But once again, you fellas ain't thinking about that, man. So get your mind off these women's behind, fellas, and let's get to work. We are way behind in the power curve, behind every nation on the planet. This is why nobody respects us. Nobody. My validation don't come because of a female. I don't care what these females got to say, nigga. Who are these women to me? Oh, you ain't this? Ain't nobody listening to you. Oh, I ain't this because of what you say? Like, how does that work, bruh? Everything that exists was built by a man. Like, what are these women doing? You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, yeah, you bore children. That's cool. But once again, my validation doesn't come from a female. You do not validate me. You don't even know what drawers you're putting on. It take you 3-4 hours just to put on some clothes to go out to a simple movie. But once again, I'm going to take your validation because I'm trying to get some pussy? Are you crazy? Come on, fellas, man. This is why I keep saying you fellas are operating in a carnal sense. You operating within this human frame. You fellas aren't going within the inside of you and going back to that God, man, who's on a cosmic level. Fella, you should never ever in life be chasing after no female. Females should be chasing after you. Straight up and down, dude. I've like this. I can count on one hand how many females I actually like quote unquote chase down. Other than that, dude, I've had women come after me like none other. You know, of course, yeah, I'm, 6'3", whatever, and you know what I'm saying? But still, like I said, you can still be 6'3" and be corny as hell, but like I said, my brothers, like I said, it's about character. It's about the inside, not the character, it's about the inside of you, man. Who are you? Women can sense the alpha because your aura, you give this aura off. You give the aura off of the alpha mentality. It's not about what you have, because women can listen. I'm telling you this right now. People can pick up when you are a beta and when you are an alpha. People pick that up from you. People pick that up from me always. People can pick that up. Men and women can pick that up. Like, okay, yeah, he's an upright dude, or he a little squealer. You know what I'm saying? He's insecure. I mean, I can pick that. I mean, especially me, and maybe that's just, I don't know, that's a Virgo thing. But I mean, I can pick that up from people. I can by you speaking, me being around you, I can pick up what's on the inside of you. I can tell you if you identify by if you're a beta or if you're an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having nice things. But once again, you get nice things to get females, use a bitch ass nigga. Sorry for cursing like that. But like I said, if you obtain things to get some vagina, you're a bitch ass nigga. Period. Like I said, I mean, some of these cats be joining, like I said, I've like I said, I went military route. Well, I know plenty of dudes that have gone to college and they pledge just to get some vagina, dog. They pledge this and they pledge that so they can wear the jackets. Once again, there's nothing wrong with that. You guys want to pledge? Do your thing. But I know a lot of guys that pledge just to get some vagina. No, not to help the community. No, to get some booty. Like I've heard plenty of dudes say this, and that's just real talk. Oh yeah, I pledged so and so because all the girls will like me more. So you went through the hazing and all that stuff those weeks to join the fraternity so you can get Sheila's number. Fellas, what are we doing? This has got to be the most asinine, and I've heard it so many different times. Fellas joining this club and this fraternity and this group and that group so the females can like you? That's weird. And jokers be proud of it. Yeah, so I joined this and blah blah blah. I got all the hoes chasing me. I'm like, nigga, what? Is you a man or you a bitch? Sorry I had to say that. Like, are you a man or are you a bitch? Like, women get validated by the external thing. Like, you're a man. Your validation doesn't come from no degree or from no fraternity or from no whatever group you join, nigga. That has nothing to do with nothing. If you're thinking like that, then you have a woman's mentality, man. You have a bitch mentality. Your validation comes from the external. No, your validation should come from internal. That exudes from the that goes out to the external. But you should never, no man in life should ever be validated by what he has. If you do, you are a bitch. Sorry, I had to get real foul. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Shouldn't be cursing, but like I said, like I said, fellas, it's time to stand up and be a man. Be a leader. Once again, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've never had the $100,000 job, but fellas, I had so many females get at me because it was on the inside of me. Once again, I was always working out, playing drums. I mean, I was always active doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like every job I went to, I've had, I had females come to me and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? I see you doing your thing. I see you doing your boom, 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 boom. And the thing is, the females are watching you. They are watching you, fellas. They see if you're about your business. You know what I'm saying? Females are watching you all the time. And they see if you're about your business, if you're not about your business. They see this. Dude, the thing is, I was so much like when I was in the military, dude. I mean, I had so many different things going on for me, man. I was acting at one point. I was modeling at one point. I was always in the gym, running. You know, people be like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, I was so wrapped up into doing what I was doing, just being productive. I didn't have time to like sit and, you know, go to Keisha's desk and this. I don't have time to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you might be in the club, you know what I'm saying, you fellas looking decent, you know what I'm saying, chill, you know, so I always had to smell good, you know, I was always a cologne guy. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have I wasn't trying to be super flashy. I had the gaudy. I wasn't trying to do all that. I was just chilling the cut, had my you know, if I did have me a little chain, whatever, you know what I'm saying, maybe I always had my fresh cut, always smelled good, had my watches on, you know what I'm saying, my car was clean, stuff like that. Like I said, I was just chilling. It wasn't like I wasn't in nobody's face all damn day trying to get some vagina, bro. And little do you know, like, females they be sneaking up on a boy. Like, you know, I be chilling, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Female just come behind, boom. Like, yo, what's up? And the thing is, especially in the military, like, you might always see this female. You might always see her, but you know what I'm saying? You're so focused on what you are doing, you're not really focused if she like you or not. You really don't even care. It's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I had plenty of girls. I had married females coming up to me like, yo, I've been checking you out for a couple years now, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, for real? And the thing is, I was so focused on doing and being productive and doing my thing, I didn't have time to really sit there and be on these females' faces. You know what I'm saying? I had groups of females that liked me. I had groups of friends that liked me, dude. It was like, yo, like, you can ask about, I was like, I was in Okinawa. You can ask about me, dude. People knew me. Groups of females that like me. But anyways, like I said, I'm not here to brag. It doesn't even matter about all that stuff. But I mean, fellas, focus on being productive and stop worrying about the vagina. That's all I'm saying. Do you to do you. Don't do you to get some vagina. That's some bitch shit. That's a bitch move. Period. Do you to do you. Don't do you to get some female. That's stupid. But anyways, fellas, like I said, man, we are like desperately behind. Like we don't have time to play no games right now. Like I said, let's leave a legacy for our children. Let's leave a legacy. Let's leave a blueprint to the younger ones, to the younger brothers who are behind us. But we had to put that work in. We got to grind like right now. We ain't got time to kick it and be cool and, like I said, slide around, be doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk just to get some vagina. That's crazy. But anyways, man, you guys like, share, and subscribe. Peace.